I'm Gary Null. Nice to have you with us. Today, we have a lot of stuff to share with you, and this is our information day. Let's go to the latest information. From Life Extension, it says, the Daily Bulletin, working longer may translate into living longer. And I'll quote this. You'd think that retiring would make you healthier. Finally, you can leave all your stress of the working world behind. Well, think again. Complete retirement leads to 11% decline in mental health, an 8% increase in illness, and a 23% increase in difficulty performing daily activities over a 6-year period. It's according to the National Bureau of Economic Research and Bentley College. Quote, the declines in health are much lower and in some cases non-existent for those that continue to work part-time. My thoughts on this. Whenever I've traveled around the world, and I do that a great deal, I'm always paying careful attention to the dynamics of every social group in the family unit. You do not see retirement in other countries the way that you see it here. People continue working, they continue doing things, not just playing golf. Here the idea is you retire, then all those former responsibilities are given up so you can then spend more leisure time. And then of course what happens is people wake up and they don't feel as needed. Now a lot depends upon your life energy. It's a lot easier for someone who has been a family person around the house most of their life to continue doing that and not feel a lack of usefulness. But if you're a dynamic energy, if you're a creative energy, if you're an assertive energy, part of your getting up in the morning is feeling relevant. People need you. People depend upon you. People get advice from you. And now when all that is withdrawn, and you look around and no one's asking you anything, no one depends upon you, no one's seeking your advice or counsel, you're not solving problems, you're not jumping in there and saving the day, that causes a sense of loss. And it is a functional sense of loss, meaning you can continue to function. From the outside, no one notices a difference. But from the inside, there's a big difference. That sense that relevance is diminished. And recently at a reunion, my high school reunion, I took a camera crew with me. And I wanted to see what the feedback would be from people over the years. And sure enough, those people who were highly motivated, very problem-solving, can-do people, they were not looking forward to retirement. They were kind of resistant about it. And those who had been their own bosses, those who had had their own businesses, retirement's not an issue. It doesn't even come up. What do you mean retire? I'm happy doing what I'm doing. I don't have to leave. But for those people who put in their 20 years, did basic work, they had no problem with it. You go around all the golf courses in the United States and ask people, are you happier today than 20 years ago? See how many of them will say, oh, in some ways, yes, but I try to keep myself busy. Life shouldn't be about trying to keep yourself busy until you die. Life should be that you have a dynamic purpose every day that you honor. And it shouldn't be just honoring boring routines, repetition, day in and day out. And I think that we should focus more attention in our society to what it means to grow older and what it means to transcend one stage of life into another. And to assume that somehow without any help and any coaching and no counseling, that people should just go from being 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70 is absurd. We need counseling. We need life coaches. In fact, starting in about 6 months, I'm going to teach an accredited course in life coaching at a major university where I'm a professor. And so I believe that the next major career out there will be life coaches. But I mean credited life coaches, people that actually have experience in their own life, who've made the changes and helped themselves and therefore can guide and help other people. I think that'll dwarf any other profession in the United States because we will have 88 million baby boomers who are utterly confused about the next stage of their life, what they're doing in this stage, and fearing that day when the door opens and everything changes.